Hello and welcome to another Zatu live. We're doing an unboxing tonight of the Keyforge Mass Mutation starter set for 2 players and the deluxe deck for 1 player. So basically, if you've not played Keyforge before, you can either pick up a 2-player starter set, or you and your friend could buy a deluxe deck each and split the cost that way. There are also basic decks available that come with single decks and no tokens. So we'll have a look at what's in each of these, and then we'll open up the decks and see if we get any of those new double cards. I'm hoping we might, with 3 decks across the 2 boxes here. So the deluxe decks are a little bit more expensive than standard decks, but they come with all the tokens, and that's the real big difference here. There's some new icons, so where before when you played a card you could only get Ember, there's new icons which give you other various powers as well, such as being able to draw another card or cancel an Ember, and I don't think there's any new tokens on the token sheet, so we'll have a look here. Get that open with my kniff. So you have your 3 keys. Ultimately, a game of Keyforge, your goal is to forge the 3 keys. You have your damage trackers, your Ember, and so on and so forth. And then statuses that were added with the last set, they're still there, and I cannot see any new ones there. So as far as we know, they're all the same. And then we have our deck, which we'll look at in a minute, and our things here. So with some new keywords, like I say, and there's also going to be some the concept of Dark Ember that has changed some of the cards that have already been in the game. So Bad Penny becomes Rad Penny, for example, with some different powers and different kind of styles of usage. Rad Penny gets shuffled back into your deck. So that is the 1-player set. The 2-player set is kind of basically double that. Get this open. So if you've not had one of these before, you get your rules again, slightly bigger version, but the base is essentially the same. Get your tokens, but this time you get enough for 2 players. You get your paper poster style playmats, so you can do them there if you want. They are the same as the neoprene mats, but obviously they're chucking in free. And then you get the Final Fantasy Trench with 2 decks in there. So we shall have a look at all the decks. First up, from the single one, we have Hazard Builder, Fence Father. Now, got to remember, Sanctum is back in this one, and Brobnar has been basically retired. So that is the kind of deal here. I'm seeing on the list here that I have some that are in blue, so whether those are Dark Ember mutations, I don't know. So you see on the list here, some of the names are in blue. Not sure if that, I'm going to assume that might be the Dark Ember or some of the other things, but let's take that off, have a look what we've got, see if we've got any enhancements or doubles. So that's the usual Ember down the side. These are Star Republics. So you see this one's got the Ember symbol and one of the new symbols, which briefly slipped my mind. So this is Capture. So when you play this card, you get 1 Ember, reap 1 straight away, and then you can capture 1 from the other player. So there we go. And this one has a damage on. So this one, when you play, it's going to get you Ember and damage. So yeah, so I really enjoy Keyforge, but last time I unboxed these, I hadn't actually played in a tournament, and now I have, and I lost all my games. So I'm a real expert. So you see down here we have 2 Dark Waves, which I believe are on the back here. Yeah, so we've got Dark Wave, which is normal one and an enhanced one. So the enhanced one, as you can see, has the capture on as well. So when you play the normal one, you just get Ember, but when you play this, you capture it, you take it from an opponent and put it on this card. When this card goes out of play, or you put it on a hero, when that hero goes out of play, they get it back. No 2 card creatures yet. But I do like some of these disc creatures. Yep. So there is the first one. That is Hazard Builder, Fence Father, a father of fences. Let's see what we get in the other deck. So this is just a standard deck. If you just buy your standard deck, if you've already got tokens, particularly if you picked up a starter deck from Worlds Collide, which added some of these tokens, particularly here, to track things, then perhaps you don't need this. If you didn't get a starter set with Worlds Collide, it's worth getting a deluxe set or a starter set this time round. They represent really good value for money considering you're getting 2 decks. So that can go there. We have 2 of the newer alliances, Star Alliance and Sauron Republic. Again, lots of enhanced cards in here. Oh, and the top rarity. Did I get any top rarities in the other one? No, I think this is only my second ever, which is the symbol here with the... so you see you've got the star, and the star with the dot in the middle. That is the top rarity there. So let's see what we've got here. Star Alliance. Ooh, upgrade, but then this creature cannot fight. And then we've got another one of the new enhancements, which is to draw a card there. So yeah, capture and a damage. So these are kind of quite interesting things, and it'd be interesting to see if... So we've got the Rad Penny, which is a Dark Ember mutation of an old card, Bad Penny. It'd be interesting to see these decks go up against older decks, and how... the question of balance is always one that comes up with this, but so far they seem to have managed it quite well. Oh, he's pretty tasty. No doubles yet though. These 2 are basically the same. Oh no, enhancement on that one. So yeah, you got lots more bonuses for playing cards, and that was Donante Chancellor Shield Valens. So pretty boring name, that one, innit? Pretty boring name. And then let's get the last deck out, which is my favourite name. And again, I've got Star Alliance in all 3 of these, but this one also has Dis, and I believe that is the Return of Sanctum. I think, Dan, there's 7 houses, not 6. There's 7 houses in each set. Certainly, that's what it would appear to suggest on the thing there. 7. Is that Sanctum? No, that's Logos. I've got that wrong. Oh, I've got another rare one. Oh, got loads in this one. 1, 2, 3. Super. And this deck is called Strangely Turbulent Riki. So this is my favourite one. This is the one I'm playing first. So yeah, we've got some more Star Alliance here. Still haven't seen a double card yet. So those 2 are the same, no enhancements on those. Serum. Looking out for a doubler. If you've got any doubles in yours, do send us some pictures in the comments of any double cards you've got, because it doesn't look like I'm going to get one. Yeah, my understanding is they keep 7 houses in play, but there's a total of 9 houses now. So Brobnar is taking a rest, or return possibly some point in the future, and it has been replaced this time with the returning Sanctum. But none of my decks have Sanctum, and none of my decks have a double card, so I can't show you off one of those, and it probably means I'm going to be buying a few more decks to try and get a double card. So there we go, we have Hasbar the Fence Father, Dahadni, Chancellor Shield Valens, and Strangely Turbulent Ricky. Thanks very much for joining us on Zatu Live. We'll be back with more live content on our Facebook page. And yeah, we'll see you there. Have a good night.